Today, Brent is tying up a wet fly he created with a few simple materials. This little fly works well either swung down and across in the current or stripped in lakes. Let's go to the bench with Brent.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to the segment of On the Bench. Today I'm going to bring you up a little wet fly here that I've been fishing. Just a simple little, I call it a Western wet fly is all I call it, because of the wing material, which is just a nice little iridescent feather here. This is off a magpie, and I like that makes a nice wing. Kind of gives it like the peacock sword almost. Let's get a hook and a vise. We'll get started. We are using a size 10 wet fly hook, some 6/0 flat black thread, dresser shank. And for the tail and the throat, I'll be using a saddle hackle here. You can just buy these little patches of generic saddle hackle. That's an expensive way to get some nice colored feathers for situations like this. Come off the side here, pinch off my hackles fibers for the tail, just above the point of the barb. Trim that off. In the front, I'll be using some small silver wire to reinforce the fly. Catches a lot of fish. You want to make sure it lasts. And I'll tie that off on the side over here. Forward. Grab some mylar. This is actually Semperfli mirror tinsel. Same thing. Tie that on. Wrap that along this side. And we'll take overlapping wraps of that mylar or mirror flash. Cut that off. Reverse wrap the bodies. Tie that off the front. You can helicopter it off. All I do for my wires, I just pinch it off in the base of scissors like this. I'm not even cutting it. I just pull it against my blade and it pops right off. Do not use the end, ever use the tips of your scissors for something like that. You ruin them. Okay, now we need the throat. And the red coloration is very visible. That's why a lot of the English wet flies use red tails for sure. And pinch another generous supply off. We want them to the point of the hook. Tie that off. Kind of get it underneath a little bit. Take a soft turn. And then I can, when I get my next turn or so here, it's going to start rolling under. Where I want it. There we go. There. So we'll just come in here. I'll grab my magpie feather. That's why I call it the Western wet fly, because magpies are always found out here in the West. See, the fibers want to pull apart on you. That's a problem when you're dealing with feathers. There's another way of fixing all that up. I'll show you here in a minute. You can take some Flex cement, or I use Artist fixative spray. Spray the feathers, that'll toughen them up. Okay, I'm going to put the curved side down to the end of the tail. I'll pinch it on both sides, finger and thumb on each side of the hook. I'll come up between my finger and thumb loosely underneath the hook now, and then I just pull straight up, and that'll set the wing on a wet fly. Lay your scissors along the same slope as the down eye, and you have the wing set. A couple turns of whip finish is good. Then we'll come in with some Solari's bone dry. A nice little coat, polishes that off, makes it very durable. These are a lot of fun to fish and tie. Pretty little rascals. I like tying a lot of the English patterns. I have a box of them. I like taking the rivers and also streams, lakes. They all fish very well. Some days when you want to just an attractor, things get a little stagnant, just reach in for some of these English flies and you'll be quite surprised. All right, so thanks again for watching. We'll catch you again real soon.
We appreciate Brent sharing another one of his favorite flies. Thanks for joining us today. Take care and conserve the waters.